Hey, what's up, everybody? Pat here, grateful recovering alcoholic and addict, just like every day, my friends. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, leave me a comment, and by all means, share it with anybody you think might get something out of it. Other than that, how was everybody today, guys? What a beautiful day. Yeah, Friday, I have my Friday home group, my AA group, and guys, every time I tend to mention this every Friday because I walk in there and it's like coming home. I literally sat down. First of all, I walk in and it's high fives, hugs, laughs, joke. It's literally like it's the best feeling in the world when you have a group that is welcoming. Is the group that I'm a part of, and again, anybody in the area, the gratitude group on Mass Ave at Harvard Square at the Harvard Epworth Church, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock Monday through Friday. You're more than welcome. Please come and join us. Yeah, it's an amazing group, guys. People come in and they immediately, feel drawn to the group. They feel welcome. They feel comfortable. And I've been going. I wish I could go every day, but I really look forward to my Fridays. And it's funny. Like I was having a great day anyway. It's been a really good day. And I walked in, I sat down, and I found myself going, and not even intentionally, but I'm like, I just feel good when I'm with my group. I know this, the wisdom that I hear speaking, the shared experiences, the struggles. My point being, guys, if you're in recovery, find yourself a group that you really like. It makes a big difference. It really does. That being said, if you're not in recovery and you watch my videos for spiritual guidance, lessons, whatever that support me, thank you. There's recovery groups or there's support groups or even just groups of anything, right? Find your passion and find a group of people that share your passion and look for those people and hang out with them. Being around kindred spirits, like-minded souls is just so encouraging, guys. It really is. And then you never know what lesson somebody else might impart that may be applicable to something that you're going through. And I tell you, I never leave that meeting without having learned something or felt like I have an added strategy or another tool in my pocket, and I just feel refreshed. I feel good. Speaking of which, guys, one more to add to the collection. Today I got my 5-month recovery chip, which is fantastic. They're starting to. Let me see if I can get these all on camera here. They're starting to pile up over here, and that makes me feel. I don't know if I can see them all like that. Alright, why is my hand not working that way? They're starting to pile up a little bit, and it feels really good. That makes me feel good. Next month I'll get my 6-month chip, God willing, and then I gotta wait, 3 months to get my 9-month. But one day at a time, guys, because I can't get something I haven't earned yet, and and nothing's guaranteed. So that means I gotta get up every day and work hard and maintain and make sure that I show up like I talk about all the time. Make sure I'm the same person showing up every day doing the same things, which for me means prayer before I get out. I get out of bed, use the bathroom, prayer before I get on my phone, before I get on my computer, before I check anything. Center my day. If I'm not, if I have time, I do a morning meditation. But at night, I say my what I call my long prayers before I get in the shower, and then I get in the shower and I say my quick prayer before I get in bed, and then I listen to a meditation every night. And when I have time, and I'm going to make time this weekend because I find myself getting busier lately, which is fantastic because my business is picking up. I'm not swamped. I'm not overwhelmed. But I'm not finding the free time during the middle of the day to go out and meditate in nature like I was having early on. And it's perfectly okay. I want to be working full time. But again, there's the balance there. I won't allow it to overtake my life to the point that I'm not getting to the gym. And I'm coming in from the gym right now. I just went to the gym, had a fantastic workout. Consistency, guys. Routine, and again, you got to be willing to pivot when necessary, but wherever possible, make healthy choices a consistency in your life. Exercise every day, right? Whatever it looks like for you. No matter what your situation is, you can always exercise. You can always better yourself, even if it means going for a walk around your block, right? That's huge, guys. I know people that have lost hundreds and hundreds of pounds because they finally get up instead of just walking their block. It makes such a difference. For me, it's also, again, I love going to the gym. I'm starting to put up weights that are higher than I ever have in my life. And I feel at 52 years old, being able to do that is so encouraging. It makes me feel so, so good. It really does. I feel really good about my life in general. I was offered another project this morning from the guys I've been working with, so it's going to carry me through the weekend. So it's going to be an amazing a weekend for me. Guys, things are just good, and it's because, again, I don't say it to brag. I'm saying because if you take the steps that I've taken, you can make your life second to none. It starts with, again, and the reason I reiterate this every video, because the importance of it cannot be understated. Regardless of what your belief system looks like, find your higher power. Call it what you're comfortable with. It's the same thing wrapped in different packaging, and I'm not here to tell you one's better than the other. Absolutely not. As far as I'm concerned, they're all equal and loving so long as it's supporting, telling you to love yourself, love your family, love God, and help and support and love everybody around you, right? There is clearly a underlying force that governs this entire universe, multiverses, whatever. We have no idea how far this goes. This is not random, all right? It absolutely is not. And when you get into resonance, when you get into alignment with it, whatever you choose to call it, however you choose to define it, when you get into the flow with it, it's shockingly powerful. Guys, I talk about this, and there's a reason I talk about these things, guys. I struggled in ways that I can't even begin to put in words, and I don't do that today. I can honestly say, and that's guys, and it's so, this is another point of God. God heard my cries. He heard my struggles. He heard my concerns. Everything I spoke, I didn't know who I am. I don't know why I hated myself. I don't know why I did the things I did. All these questions have been answered because I asked them honestly through God, and they've all come to me, and I've changed them. And right, it's amazing to me. Like, it's one of the things I said in my early videos. I just want to be able to like the person I look at in the mirror. Today, I love the person I look at in the mirror, and I'm just getting started, guys. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm just starting to see the sprouts of the seeds that I've been sowing intentionally for 5 months now. And it is beautiful, guys. It is so many beautiful relationship situations, options, opportunities coming into my life that, I shy away from talking about money because I don't want anybody to feel bad, and I just, and again, I'm not bawling by any means, but I'm more comfortable than I ever have, and I'm having options that I've always dreamed of. One thing I had always been told was somebody I know was willing to allow me to invest in the properties that I build and I work on all the time if I would just save some money, and I was never able to do that. Guys, in 5 months, I've saved up a down deposit that we're going to be dropping on a project in the next month or two. I'm going to be the general contractor, so I'll make a percentage at the end of the contracted job, and I'm going to be owning a percentage depending on what the down payment ends up being, how much cash I have. I could own anywhere from 25 to 50% of the next project, which means at the end of it all, when we sell, I'm going to turn that, I'm going to turn that little deposit, I'm going to multiply it, minimum tenfold, and then I'm going to do that again, right? And then, 2 or 3 projects from now, I'll be buying my own projects, and I can start buying rental properties, and guys, I'm 52 years old. I got no retirement. I hadn't paid taxes in years, so Social Security may not apply to me, and that was something I struggled and feared for so long. And it was one more reason that might made me think, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, so that way eventually I just I don't make it, and that way I don't have to worry about retirement. Well, today I have every intention of living for a long, long time. I'm 52. I'm healthy as a horse. And I'm getting better and better every day. So I want to plan and be stable and enjoy myself throughout my retirement years, which is why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. That's why I'm 52 and I'm still taking classes at Harvard University to better myself, because every one of you can, guys. All of us can. You never give up unless you've made all your money and you're ready to retire. Then good for you. But I have not. And the beauty of it is, guys, is because these were my concerns and the things that I spoke to God, they're now being dropped in my lap at a rate that is supernatural, which is why I say they can only be the hand of God at work. God told me if I put down the drugs and just, straighten myself out and be the person that I knew I was supposed to be, I would be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams. And that's exactly what is happening, guys. My life is taking off in ways that are supernatural and shocking to me. I love the person that I've become. I love the things that I do on a daily basis, and I love the way things just play in. I have found that if I'm intentional, like, people talk about manifesting and being in alignment and being resonant, what resonates with you and what doesn't. I used to think those were the silliest things I'd ever heard. Now they're the way that I live my life. And I can honestly say I'm a very powerful manifester. I don't say it to be cocky, but I say it because I found alignment. Every one of you can. I think I'm going to start trying to find a way to tailor these videos to more direct for you. This is what's going to happen for you if you follow for me, because I think I might drive engagement up a little more. But guys, it's Friday night. I hope everybody's out having a great time. The Just for Today NA meditation today was directly the 12 steps of NA, so I'm not going to use that as a video. I'm just going to use the beauty of the day, guys, the lessons that I've learned, which is being consistent, doing the best, helping others. Matter of fact, I was talking for a while about the girl that I'd see at the intersection down at Melanie Cass and Mass Ave over in Methadone Mile. I've been seeing her consistently every day, and I give her a couple $, or I give her, my worn out vape pen, or, and just whatever I can that's within reason that's not going to set her off on a drug binge. But guys, it's gotten to the point now where the girl comes up, and again, I know she turns tricks, and I've made that perfectly clear. That's not what I'm about. I'm not interested in that. It's come to the point, guys, and it's funny, because I sign off my videos every day with, "I love you." She's literally started telling me that. She's like, "You know what, you're the kindest man I've ever met. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I love you." And I'm like, "You know what, honey? You're my sister. I love you right back." And you should have seen the way her face lit up when I started telling her that. So now she comes running up to me every day, and whether you have something to give me or not, I just want to say I love you. I love you too. You have a good day. Be blessed. Please go get help. And I give her a couple $. Guys, every one of us, and again, I share these things, guys, because that's a very simple interaction. It's the change from my coffee in the morning and a little bit of encouragement. And everybody's powerful. Everybody's capable of doing that. And when you do these things, and then you expand, you step them up, and then when you do them over and over again throughout your day, it changes lives, guys. And that's what I'm doing. I'm out here changing lives today, starting with my own. And I've been so fortunate in having my life change for the better. I feel I've got love to share, and I've got wisdom to share, and I've got encouragement to share. And that's my responsibility to do so. And I absolutely love doing so because it makes me feel good about the person I am, the person I'm becoming. And it welcomes beautiful blessings into my life. And nobody's going to tell me I don't have blessings stacking one after the other. My life is amazing today, guys. I'm only getting better and better every day. You can have the same. You can have more. You can take it a step further than I can. You might actually directly save a life. You never know unless you get out there and try. Guys, God loves you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Be blessed. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.